We are a bit dark, but I guess this will work. I want to say first off, I'm sorry that the content's been kind of slow lately. It's just the wedding's coming up pretty quickly, and there's just so much stuff to still get done, and I want to make sure everything's taken care of and ready for Casey gets back. So, just like the video content's kind of slow. We're gone from meets, or I'm doing wedding stuff. We're getting home late, so I apologize for that. But today we're gonna a few things. It's actually kind of early enough. There's still some light outside. I'm gonna go and try and get some photos of the car real quick because I haven't done that in a while, and then come back. I'm gonna finally put the manual gauge cluster in my car, and I have to pull the front end off a little bit. I went maybe I think two or so weeks ago to get my AC recharged in the car, and two of the lines that go into the AC compressor were leaking. Where the fan goes in, it was leaking. So I had to pull that apart and see if the seals got pinched or whatever happened. And then we'll go from there because I definitely want to have AC because it's hot and annoying in Florida. And thinking about it now, moving to Germany, I probably won't need AC in this car anymore. I don't know how hot it actually gets there. But in hindsight, I wish a while back I wouldn't have taken out my heater core, because I know for a fact I'm gonna need some heat when it's snowing over there. But I probably won't drive this car in the snow too much because of the salt and stuff. But I don't know, I'm thinking about it a lot. Let's go for a quick little drive. Ah, what a good sound. Oh yeah. I also have a new horn button that should be here today, but it's taking forever. So hopefully by the end of today, we'll have that. And a few people said I might want to change these bolts to the black ones, but I have a set of black ones. So I don't know. Should we keep them silver or should we go black? We'll see. I don't have my fancy camera set up today, so I'm sorry, but you're back to the seat. You'll still be able to hear the fancy, the good old exhaust sounds here. Excuse me, traffic, I'm trying to do race car things. Oh man, driving this car after being in the Mark 5 all week is just so much fun. Oh yeah. Okay, we have a very, very tiny little bit of light left right there, but oh my God. No. I actually hate myself right now. So when I put the car in the garage last week, I pulled that section of the lip off. Just looked under the car, so it was leaking, and I told myself don't forget to put it back on, and well, that's so annoying. Okay, well, I guess pictures from that side of the car only today. That's fantastic. Okay, well, despite the fact that I only have half my front lip and majority of my light was already gone by the time I got here, the photos took out pretty sick. Granted, they're almost all from the back side of the car, but the wing looks cool, so it is what it is. I guess we'll head back to the house now, so let's gauge cluster and see if we can get this AC working. Even with only half a lip and being filthy, she's still looking pretty good. It's gonna be crazy when I put this car kind of back to stock with stock suspension, stock wheels, to see her that high back up before she leaves for Germany. But for now, she's looking good. Hey look, there's my lip sitting on the garage floor where I said not to leave it. Let's just go ahead and pop you back on real quick right now before I forget again. My car's looking all broken for no reason. Bam. So since the engine's a bit toasty right now and I really don't feel like squeezing down, man, the only thing that's a downside of the VR6 compared to a 2.0, the 2.0, the whole front side, remember the whole engine bay is completely open. With the VR6, it's so tight through here. For me to get down to that AC compressor, which is below the alternator down there, and get those lines off, I'm gonna have to go ahead and loosen the front up and pull it out just a little bit. I don't want to disconnect it after draining coolant, but pull it out just a little bit to get down there. Over here, this is the manual VR6 gauge cluster I pulled out of that one junkyard VR6 a long time ago. I have no idea how many miles on this thing even works, but we're gonna throw it in and see what it does. The only thing different than this one I have now is it won't have the drive 1, 2, 3 over here. It'll just be the manual one, I think. If you've never pulled out your gauge cluster before, it's actually really simple to do. Pop off this panel and pop out your headlight little piece here. Once those are out, there should be a screw on the bottom right corner of this right there, and same on that side. Once those two are out, gently kind of pry this piece out. Be careful, it's 20 years old and it will break, so gently pry it out. Once that's out of the way, there are 2 screws on the bottom right of the cluster, so there and there, that hold that in. Rock it forward, unplug your 2 connectors, and then just kind of wiggle your way out. The best thing to do, put your steering wheel as far down as it will go. They have enough room, and then kind of go up and then either out this way or this way. It's not too hard to do, but if you're kind of like fighting through here, you can pull your steering wheel off if you really want to make it super easy, but it shouldn't be too bad. Also, I didn't mention before, you may or may not need to pull off your clamshell. I swear I used to be able to do it without doing this, but now every time I try this, I have to pull the clamshell off. So it's pretty easy. If yours isn't broken, most people's are broken. Mine's zip tied together, so it kind of is what it is. It comes off pretty easily. But if not, there's 2 screws. Pull it out of the way, and then this should slide forward like so, and then over to the side and out. See if I can do this one-handed here. Slide forward and out to the right. Yeah. Out. Current automatic VR6 cluster, and this is the manual one. Needs to be cleaned up severely, but side by side. Before I go ahead and put all of my little chrome bezels in this one, I need to make sure this one works. It's cool to see like the dates. This one on my old one is 11/3/97, and this one is 11. No, or is that one? It's 1/23/98. So this one's newer, so I'm assuming this one has a lot less miles than this one. This one's at 255, which is a lot of miles on it. So we'll see what this one's at. Hopefully it works. And while these are both out, whether this one works or not, for all of you people, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that one right there, which is the bulb for the coolant temp sensor. Since mine's never gonna work again, I don't wanna bypass it because I thought it worked at one point and then it didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that out so there'll be no more flashing coolant light and everyone will be happy. We'll just leave it in. This will annoy everyone forever. We'll see. The new cluster's in. Lights work. We have 135,000 miles. My car just dropped 220,000 miles. Way to go. So obviously the lights work. Let's go ahead and see if the gauges work properly. Hopefully the RPM works, all that fun stuff. All right. Temp works. Fuel selection is working. Let's turn her on. RPMs, get down. Get down. I don't know if those work or not. Okay, we're not at 3,000 RPMs. Can you get down, please? So I don't think that is gonna work. Interesting. Let's turn her off. Oh yeah, can you please get down from 4,000 RPMs? Well then. Interesting. Okay, so we're just climbing. We're at 5,000 RPM. So it's safe to say that this gauge cluster does not work. Those RPMs are broken. I think there's a way to fix that. There's a guy you can send it to, but I don't know if I really care that much, just to not have the drive over here. Meh. Out it goes. Alright, so I unplugged all the plugins from the back and try to reset it, but it's still stuck way over there. I'm gonna try it one more time just to see if it goes any further. Maybe we can get to 7K at no RPMs. Look at that. We're almost maxed out. Yep, there's red line. Okay, well, I don't think this one's gonna work. Oh yeah, we're blown up. At this point, we are actually blown up. Yep, it's gone. The motor is, we are, done. Toasted. Oh, there's my light. Okay, well, safe to say that thing's not gonna work anymore. I'm really glad I didn't take the time to clean this and pull it apart and put all my pieces in this one just for it to, you know, to do that. So we're gonna leave it alone. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead while this is out, at least I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that one bulb on the bottom side. That way this can't flash anymore and this one will be good to go. All right, no more coolant light flashing ever again. And if you really want to have the most like carefree, well-running Volkswagen ever, just pull all of these out and you are good to go. You'll never have a light on ever again. It's perfect. So I dropped my screw and it's literally on the edge of death. If it goes that way, it's pretty much gone forever. Where's my magnet at? Gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's restart. Alright, old cluster back in, and we are back to 255,000 good old miles, but it's okay. Let's see. Wait for it. Let's get all of our lights going. That one, the seat one, kind of goes in and out sometimes, but let's see. Make sure she still works. Wants to start, maybe. Let's try again. There we go. I think that's because it has to build up fuel pressure again. Not really sure why, but it's what it is. Either way, we're down to 8. Break off. Hey, look at that. We're down to 1 light. And no flashing. And that one's like intermittent. Maybe I should pull that one out too. Dang it. I put all this back together. I should pull that out too. Do I want to pull everything back together? Or pull everything back apart? Not really. Okay, well, we'll set that one for another day because it goes in and out sometimes, but at least the flashing one is now gone. The next thing here, where is my horn button? Expected delivery today, arriving late by 8 p.m. It's currently, what time is it now? 7:36. You got 24 minutes. Let's go. Well, it is 6 minutes till 8. I don't think this is happening today. It says out for delivery, but I don't know. I don't see this happening today. Really cool if it showed up, but I don't. Why? What's weird is this is the same company I ordered my steering wheel from that came a whole day early, and I ordered this one actually sooner than I ordered the wheel the past week, and it took a day later and it's still not here. So I don't know. I just wanted my horn button today, man. I like the yellow. I do, but I prefer the black one. And 8 o'clock, delivered by 8 o'clock. Rip. I just wanted a horn button today, but no. Alright, well at this point it's official. My horn button will not be here today. Kind of sucks, a little bit annoyed. My steering wheel took 2 days to get here, and now a very small horn button coming from the exact same place. It's now taking like 4, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I think I may have read that wrong though. When it said arriving late, I thought that meant maybe like arriving later in the day. But that might be a later arrival time, like tomorrow. Which, what can you do? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end off the video here and pick back up on Sunday because I'll be gone all day tomorrow in Lakeland, and I just don't feel like pulling in front of this car part tonight. So, kind of is what it is. We'll see you guys on Sunday. I originally didn't plan on making this into an entire video, but then I realized I filmed more than I thought, so I figured, why not? So don't forget, be thinking very well today. We'll see you guys Sunday. Peace.